Hey, Bipolar Journalista, guys. I think this is your first live post. I have them on my other pages, Remote Runaway and Denomination Detective, but I did not have video chat for like the longest time, and I wanted to tell you guys what's going on with me. Okay, so oh my god, my cats. Okay, sorry. I have like stuff on my, this is like what's happening. This is on the floor. It was up there. I don't think they went up there, so I don't actually think that's their fault. But anyway, I have 2 cats. I have a dog. Welcome to Bipolar Journalista. It's nice to meet you guys. My name is Chelsea. If you were able to see all of the other things that are like from stuff that I just posted on Facebook this year, just got divorced. It was pretty amicable, so like I'm not really worried about that. I live in Corpus Christi, Texas. I have a journalism degree and a minor in health and family studies, so I've worked in both social service type of jobs, marketing jobs, journalism jobs. I have like a dance background, so I've done dance. Lately I've been doing singing and being more confident about my singing. Usually I'm not confident about my singing because I was always told that I was a bad singer by my grandma. She's a bitch. I have really good but also really shitty family members who have like made my mental illness worse. I had an uncle with bipolar disorder. They called it manic depressive back then. It took me 30 some years to get a diagnosis. 32 years, I think, to get a diagnosis. I'm 36. That was like 4 years ago. Yeah, 32 to get a diagnosis. Just because, like, they said it was like attention deficit disorder. And then they're like, it's social anxiety. Like, that's what you have. And then it was like transitional anxiety, because the only time that I had like an episode was when I had like some major thing coming up. Like, I always struggled with insomnia and sleep, and I like know why now. So anyway, so I am, after like decades of like therapy and like taking lots of psychology and sociology classes on my own, and like being a yoga instructor for almost 2 decades, and like meditating really well, like I can kind of control stuff. I went through like a bipolar workbook. I can share that resource with you guys at some point. This year I was admitted to psychiatric hospitals for the first time, and I was admitted there because I live in Texas, which if you live in Texas, you know that the police officers here are not trained in psychology at all. Like, I asked them this. They're literally like incompetent, ignorant assholes here. Like, I hate Texas. I've lived here 7 years. I cannot wait to leave here. Like, I hate it here. I've hated it here for a very long time. Like, I love this state. I love exploring it. It's a great place to visit, but it's not a good place to live if you come from like a Midwest background, which is what I have. Like, everyone here is very like, I don't even, they're like redneck / American haters because they wish they were like their own freaking country. So like, when I got here, people were calling me Yankee, and like, it's just, I don't know, but you're supposed to be respectful and nice to them. They just can't be respectful and nice to you, and you have to say yes ma'am and no sir with like, I didn't grow up that way. Like, that's weird to me. Like, it took me a very long time to be comfortable saying y'all and like ma'am and sir, and like now I do it with like not even like thinking about it because it's like ingrained in me now. But like before, it was like people were calling me ma'am, and I was like, don't call me ma'am. And it's just like, why not? And I'm like, I don't know, don't call me ma'am, that's weird. And then they're just like, anyway, so like, I'm moving back to Wisconsin to be closer to my family since the divorce, and just because a bunch of crazy shit happened to me while I was here, and like, I have like stuff coming up to like help me get out of here, hopefully in July. I have like a court date, and that is basically why I'm still in Texas, is waiting for this stupid court date for this stupid crooked cop that physically and sexually abused me, and is trying to like tell people that I abused him, and he like charged me with a $20,500 bail, which is actually double what's allowed in Texas for a felony, and you can only charge somebody with a felony if they've made you bleed. So he lied and said I scratched his eye, which I didn't fucking do at all. I didn't touch his eye. This is all I did to this man. And then I stepped him on his foot. That's literally all I did. And they're giving me a fucking felony, and he had bail set for $20,500. Like, I'm pretty sure these fucking crooked Fredericksburg cops just suck each other's fucking dicks all day long and just do whatever the hell they want to. Because I've filed complaints against him. Like, I've been told that the police officers in Fredericksburg are very aggressive to women. And, like, one of them tried to sue them. And, like, apparently, like, she literally, like, they like bullied her to death, and now she just like cowers and is like depressed and like alone in her trailer park, and it's like really fucking sad. So like I told them like this isn't fucking happening to me, like they messed with the wrong person. Like, so like it's like they're fucking going down. Like if this shit has to go to like grand jury, I'm gonna do it. So like, anyway, so I just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you that, and also talk to you about, like, right now I'm sick and I have my period, which means I don't sleep well. Like I have an IUD, and I really, like, I want to adopt children from foster care. So if I could just get rid of my period completely, I would be totally happy, because I don't want to say never. 2 times in my life I wanted to have children biologically, but other than that, I've never wanted to have my children biologically. I've always wanted to adopt from foster care. That's been, like, the dream since I was, like, a little girl. So, like, I, basically, like, I have no use for a period. Like, it's wasted on me. So, like, and I have very, like, shitty, horrible ones that last, like, a very long time. I, like, bleed everywhere. It's, like, super gross. Like, I, like, hate my periods. And since I got an IUD, so the second I could be on birth control and, like, found out that it can shorten my periods and it can cause less, like, it's fine. But, like, stress, I just get a period. Like, just with stress, I would get a period. If I had something stressful going on, my body would just start producing blood. Like, it's, like, literally, it's like my body will just bleed if there's stress or anything else going on. I had no control of it. Like, people would ask me, aren't you regular? I'm like, no, I'm very irregular. Like, I don't even control when I have a period. So, like, I got sick of, like, bleeding all the time, having cramps all the time. Like, I have always hated having my period. Like, I don't know a single woman who's like, I love getting my period. But, like, crazy bitches, that's who. So, like, right now I got my period because I'm under stress. And, like, I'm at the end of my IUD from 5 years ago. Like, the first year, I barely got a period at all. Like, it was wonderful. And then the second year, I got, like, these, like, ovarian cysts, and they're, like, telling me they can rupture and burst, and I could be in, like, that. I was like, great! I hate my fucking uterus and my ovaries. Remove that shit, too. Like, so I'm, like, fan-fucking-tastic. Like, now I'm gonna have ruptured over. Like, I don't even fucking want this shit in my body. Get rid of it. Like, I don't need my reproductive system. It's wasted on my body. Donate it to somebody who needs it. I don't want it. So, like, I'm fine with my vagina. I don't want any of the other shit. Like, get rid of it. So, like, anyway, so, like, luckily they just dissolved naturally, but it was very fucking painful for, like, weeks. And I, like, prayed, please don't rupture my disc, God. I don't want ruptured ovaries, like, cysts in my fucking ovaries, because I don't want to go to the hospital. I can't afford it. I don't have time for this shit. Like, just make them go away naturally. And thank God they did go away naturally. So, like, those are done. So that was, like, another fun fucking thing, which is, like, normal with an IUD, I guess. So then, like, my second year, again, I went to, like, only having a period probably, like, every quarter, maybe every 6 months. Third year, about the same. So I was like, I love this thing. Like, I'm getting one every fucking 5 years. Like, this is fantastic. So, like, I'm at the end of my 5 years. I'm supposed to turn it in December. I'm renting it. Like, they're going to remove it in December. And then I'm having to put, like, another one back in, because it was, like, the best 5 years ever on my period. But, like, because there's so many different advances in birth control, like, I just asked. So I'm going to see if there's something even easier and, like, better that I can have now that's 5 years later. So, like, I'm just going to ask. Like, somebody told me they got a shot and, like, they didn't have a period for a year. I was like, fucking give me that thing. Like, I just get a shot and I don't have a period for a year? Fuck yes, let's do that. So, like, there's lots of different kinds of birth control diets. Like, if you have bad periods and if they affect your mood, which mine do, like, mine always make me hypomanic at the beginning and then, like, depressed at the end of it. So, like, that was, like, another reason, like, I went on the IUD, is, like, it was controlling my moods. And, like, yeah, so, like, I got rid of it. Like, no. So, yeah, so that's happening. Ooh, I forgot to shave my legs today, guys. They're, like, really hairy, and I'm supposed to go on, like, a date right now. Like, fuck it. He's not gonna look at my legs. If he does, I'll kill him. Okay, so, like, it's too hot to wear pants. I'm just putting, this is bothering me. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so basically there's that. Then the other thing is when I'm sick, I'm always triggered into a manic episode because I don't sleep. So I have Sjogren's syndrome, which is, like, my body doesn't produce moisture properly. So, like, my vag, like, literally, like, thankfully, like, because of the bipolar, like, I rarely ever need to use lubricant. Thank you, bipolar disorder, for making me, like, naturally lubed all the time, because I'm, like, horny a lot. So, like, anyway, just when I'm hypomanic, but then even now, I'm just, like, whatever. I don't have, like, children of my own. Like, I can have sex. Like, my husband and I had a very healthy, good sex life. and we actually had an even better sex life after we got divorced. So, like, not after we got divorced officially, but after we filed the paperwork, like, for those, like, 2 months or whatever, there was a lot of divorce sex. So, like, and then when we, like, finalized it, then it turned into, like, just dry humping over clothes and, like, heavy petting and, like, no, like, actual sex because we weren't married anymore. But literally, you guys, like, divorce sex is, like, the best sex ever. Like, somebody told me that, like, that they had really good sex, and, like, this was on Sex and the City. Like, if you know the characters from Sex and the City, I'm obsessed with them. Charlotte and, Trey. Her, like, first husband before Harry, her divorce lawyer. Like, if you don't remember the story, I'll just set the premise for you. So, like, her and Trey, like, he couldn't have sex. Like, she was, like, this perfect wife, and, like, he couldn't get hard for her, and, like, he would masturbate to, like, nudie magazines and stuff. Like, he just, for whatever reason, he couldn't perform for his wife, but he was horny all the fucking time after that. So then they get a divorce, and then he wants her all the time because she's not his wife anymore. So she was just like, this is disgusting. Like, my husband, and she's Christian, she's Presbyterian, I think. So, like, she's like, my husband doesn't want me when we're married, but he wants me when we're divorced and before we're married. Like, this is gross. Like, I feel disgusting. And so, like, she's like, I waited my whole life to get married, to, like, have a husband, to, like, do, like, my marriage and have a family and all this other stuff, and, like, he's just like only wants me, like, when we're not married. So, like, she decided to get creative, guys. She put pictures of herself. She cut out wedding photos and put them on the nudie magazine so he would associate her with these, like, big-breasted, disgusting, like, fucking bimbos while he's, like, and I was like, she's a fucking genius. So, like, he would be, like, masturbating to pictures of her, because he opens them up and he's like, this is weird, why is my wife on these, like, nudie mags? And then he's like, actually, like, okay. So then he said, so, like, she was trying to, like, program him, like, psychologically to be turned on by her, like, his beautiful blushing bride. So, like, it kind of worked, but it didn't work. They had just a very complicated sex life, and then they couldn't have kids, and they did, like, IVF and, like, all these other things, and, so, like, they ended up getting a divorce because of, like, a lot of people when they're trying to do IVF and everything else instead of just adopting from fucking foster care, like, ruining their bodies and their marriage because they're putting so much fucking pressure to, like, have sex just to have a baby. Like, I don't understand why people do that. They make me so mad. It's like God's way of saying, you should adopt. So fucking adopt. Stop fucking, like, torturing your bodies that are telling you clearly that they do not want you to get pregnant, and stop, like, praying and wishing and spending all these millions of dollars. It just makes me so angry, you guys. It makes me so fucking angry. And there are, like, millions of children in foster care all over the fucking world. God tells us in the Bible, adopt orphans. Are we doing that, God? What do you think? How many people do you know that actually adopted from foster care or adopted, period? Because I can only count about a handful of fucking people that I personally know. Pretty fucking sad, huh? Yeah. So I think God purposely makes it difficult for people to conceive because he has hopes that these people will adopt. And instead of doing that, they ruin their fucking lives, they drain their fucking bank accounts, they, like, destroy their fucking marriages, and guess what? God's telling you fucked up. Like, you fucked up hard. You weren't supposed to do that. So that is my theory. So, like, in her second marriage, they end up adopting. Yeah, really cool, right? They adopt, like, an Asian kid. It's really fucking awesome. Sorry, I'm, like, on Sex and the City, her and Harry. And, like, he's her divorce lawyer. That's how they met. And, like, he's, like, Jewish and bald, and she's like, I don't understand, like, this is not my perfect husband, and he ends up being, like, really good in bed, and, like, that was what was missing from her marriage before, and, like, he, like, says that Trey's a schmuck, and, like, he just literally, he does all the right things, and, like, even though he's not the most attractive guy, she's, like, literally, like, in love with him, and so, like, he's just, like, perfect for her, and then they break up, and, like, she starts becoming a Jew because she wants to be with him, and, like, realizes she was wrong, and then, like, they have a perfect, beautiful marriage. They're, like, so adorable. And then, yeah, so watch Sex and the City. It's, like, my favorite thing ever. I love it. And read all Candace Bushnell's books. They're all really good. A lot of them are really raunchy, but, like, if a woman can make a column, turn her column into a TV show, a book, write several other books, do podcasting, do, like, literally Candace Bushnell's, like, my hero. Like, she can, like, she's so versatile, and then they made him into movies, and, like, you are a talented fucking motherfucker. Like, if your idea, something you did that was that small as a column, can be adapted into that many different things. Like, that's fucking amazing to me. So, like, it's hard to, like, watch some of the stuff and, like, read some of the stuff. Like, as a Christian growing up, like, this was all, like, I was just, like, very curious about it. And, like, I didn't know any of these things. Like, mama, it actually made me, like, they educate you. And it's, like, it's about relationships. And, like, people who watch the earlier years where they're, like, they're in their 30s and they're having sex with everybody because it was the 90s and people had sex with everybody and, like, whatever. It's just, that's just how it was back then. So, like, and it was, like, disgusting and there was STDs and, like people were just making a lot of fucking mistakes and they all smoked and, like, whatever. So, or the 80s. I don't actually know when the column took place. I have to, like, go back and, I thought it was in the 80s or 70s. Because Candace is about the same age as the characters in the show. So that would make sense. I don't know. Anyway, but she's, like, my hero. Her and Nicholas Sparks. Because both of them have, like, amazing books. And then their books were turned into movies. And they were turned into other adaptations of other things. But Candace Bushnell is just, like, she's, like, a literary genius. Like, and I just, like, love her so much. And, like, anyway. So those are my two favorite authors that I would love to meet someday. So we'll see if that ever happens. But this is, like... Yeah, so this is the little intro, the cold stuff I was telling you guys about. So I have to do, like, all natural remedies stuff with everything I do, just because stuff dries me out. I have a gluten and dairy sensitivity. So, like, I used to have rosy cheeks, which have been coming back because I've been eating gluten. When I don't have gluten, like, my cheeks and skin look a lot better. And then, like, when I don't have dairy, my skin and cheeks and congestion and everything looks a lot better. But I've been, like, eating crap I'm not supposed to and, like, doing things I'm not supposed to because I'm getting a divorce and, like, I got a divorce. I am divorced. I've been divorced since March. It is June, almost June. It's Memorial Day. So this is, like, I just want to do, like, a little intro post and then just tell you guys about, basically, like, sensitivities to medication. That's, like, another thing I have with the Sjogren's syndrome. Literally, I've been on every medication for bipolar disorder except for lithium. I've tried literally all of them. I was, like, a human fucking guinea pig, and they all gave me, like, terrible side effects. Like, my hair fell out, like, my mouth was super dry, which I already have dry mouth issues, so, like, to have an even drier mouth because of medication was, like, no matter how much water I drank, like, I like, literally felt like my throat was swelling up. Like, I felt like I had, like, an allergic reaction all the time because it was so dry. So I'm like, I can't be on this medication either. And, like, my psychiatrist would get so mad at me. She's like, you can't stay on any of these meds. How are we gonna help you? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I have Sjogren's syndrome. Like, I can't control this. And, like, so, like, it was, like, I got diagnosed with Sjogren's syndrome, and then I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So, like, and, like, it's just so frustrating. And, like, originally they thought it was, like, Climapedia or whatever. You guys know what that one is. It's, like, the very mild form of bipolar disorder because I would only get them if I was triggered by something. That is the only time I got an episode. Like, people, like, there's a lot of people who get, that's why it was so hard to diagnose me, is because I would literally have one episode a year in the beginning when I was, like, stress-free. And then, like, I saw, like, a sleep specialist who helped me work on my sleep hygiene, so then I wasn't having sleep issues anymore, but now I'm having sleep issues because of the divorce, which is normal, and I'm also sleeping on a futon instead of a bed because I live in an efficiency studio, and, like, anyway, so, like, I'm not going to be here for super long. I'm only here till, like, end of July, and then I'm moving back to Wisconsin for a year. It's temporary, and then I'm moving to Greece. So, like, this is what's going on with my life. I feel like this is going to get really long. Does it tell me how long this is? No, it doesn't. That's not helpful. Okay, guys, I'm just going to wrap this up now, and we'll talk about other topics later. But comment about if it bothers you for medication, with, like, if you have medication sensitivities. I want to know about if you're triggered by colds and, like, what you do to combat it, and what you take for medicine that helps for you, because for me, I have to do natural stuff because a lot of, like, for whatever reason, like, NyQuil makes me, like, awake and, like, jumpy, and, like, lavender makes me want to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Like, stuff that's supposed to make people calm and sleepy doesn't work for me. Like, and if it's like a scent, it works. Like, I have this, like, somebody gave me this, like, natural lavender in the hill country, so I keep it in a little seashell, and I, like, smell it before bed, and it smells, like, amazing. So, like, I can smell lavender and it makes me sleepy and calm. But if it's applied to me topically, like, somebody gave me an essential oil with lavender and put it on my feet, I literally had to pee every 5 minutes. I was like, I don't know what you gave me, but I didn't sleep at all. Like, I literally had to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. And she's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay, let me look this up. And so, like, we're, like, researching, and she's like, she's like, that happens to some people. Like, that's so weird that I was like, anything that happens to like very few people happens to me, apparently. So like, that's it for now, guys. That and then your period. Please tell me about that. And if you use, what kind of birth control you use, or if you just got rid of your uterus and ovaries, and if it was worth it, because I've seriously considered doing it. I just don't think they're going to let me do it unless like there's like some serious medical emergency or something. And I've heard like you can have weird side effects with your body because like you aren't going to produce estrogen correctly anymore, and you're going to have to take estrogen supplements. So like, I think it's worth it to not have a period ever again. Like, and to have like early hot flashes, like I can tolerate that. Like, but anyway, to not ever have a period again would be like the greatest thing in the world, to be honest. So let me know what